Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to some more VGC. So today we're just going to continue our climb. Basically I'm playing this format a bit slower than I would normally, just because we have a new format coming up, so I didn't see too much point in trying to go too hard on this particular month. So we are featuring another team, which includes a Tyranitar, a Conkeldurr, a Heatran, a Venusaur, and a Dusclops, and a Saltfest Thundurus. So this seems a bit weird because you got Sand and then like a Venusaur with Chlorophyll, which can really only be activated by Dynamaxing the Heatran, or if your opponent also sets up Sun somehow, like we have with a Coal team from the looks of it. Not 100% sure how to deal with Coal. Not gonna lie. We have Earth Power and Heatran, I guess. I don't know if that KOs though, so I'm just looking at the team on the left as well. Conkeldurr could probably hit it pretty hard. Alright, well I'm gonna lead Clops and Heatran, I think. Bring Conk in the back. Tita, yeah, Conk. And you really don't know. Yeah, this is a hard matchup to run into straight away. One of the things I'm looking forward to with Series 10 is the fact that Colossal really shouldn't be a thing. It's one of those Pokemon that benefits majorly from Dynamax. Like if you consider how much damage it takes from a Water move in a non-Dynamax form, like even from like say like a Surf Madragapult, that's going to do like over 50% to your Colossal. You know, an Aqua Jet from an opposing Urshifu, that's going to do a lot. So, alright, Focus Sash on Urshi, Policy on the Coal, not a huge surprise. We actually have Haze on this Dusclops now that I think about it. Interesting. Okay, so the real question is, how do you stop Trick Room going up if you're my opponent? And if you can't stop Trick Room going up, what do you do? This Urshifu is actually a massive problem. Because they can just say attack the Heatran. Yeah, as I said, this matchup is like sincerely tough. Okay, Color Switch is out, yes, we're gonna lose Heatran this turn, that's not a huge surprise. Because they're just gonna Surging Strikes into Tran. Which, as I said, makes sense. Unless they're Surging Striking Dusclops, but I don't see why you would. We die, don't we? Yeah. It's like 60 something damage. Yeah. We just die. Okay. I had a look at my switch-ins and they weren't great. So. Okay, Heatran faints, but we get up Trick Room. Not an ideal turn one, but it is what it is. Alright, let's go into Conk. How are we killing this, Urshifu? We know they have Coal on the back. I do have Thunder Punch, actually. They could fake out, actually, now I think about it, with the Incineroar. I really didn't consider that. I'm not playing this game very well. Sorry, my head's just somewhere else today, apparently. Their other option here is fake out. Okay, switch. Pult, okay. I was half expecting Pult to come in. I wasn't sure who for, though. Ah, they detect. Damn it. They covered for both options, that makes sense. Alright. So we know that Pult is not sashed. I have Ice Punch, I do. Who's slower out of... Conk should be faster, right? We're neg speed on the Dusclops as we should be. I really wish I knew the Ice Punch calc on Dragapult. I'm gonna trust that Conkeldurr KOs. Although you probably switch back out into Incineroar this turn, so I really should have doubled into the Dragapult. Oh. At least on this particular turn, it was Urshifu that switched and not the Dragapult. I was half expecting to see Protect come out from Dragapult. And without the Intimidate, that would have been close. But we definitely should have doubled into it. I really think that Guts on Conkeldurr is better than Iron Fist, but anyway. It is what it is. Really, Will-O-Wisp is unfortunate. Okay, I guess we'll Drain Punch the Incin slot. Cole, yeah. They're just switching around, stalling out Trick Room, basically. Fake out into the Bonk. That makes sense. Alright. The Incineroar is the least likely one to switch. Sorry, to have Protect, I should say. And the most likely to switch out. I'm still fine Drain Punching. I'm not going to do a lot of damage anyway because I'm like -1. I'm not going to lie, I forgot Dynamax was a thing. I'm already in Series 10 mode. Okay, them Xing Cole makes sense. I really just thought they were going to keep switching around. But, like, we really can't win this with Tyranitar with the Urshifu in the back. Being burnt -1 is apparently really going to do it to you. And they're buried. Okay. So, I think definitely losing Heatran turn 1 was not ideal, obviously. We probably should have just bitten the bullet and switched out Conkeldurr for... Sorry, switched out Heatran for Conkeldurr. I think that would have been best. And that at least puts us in an okay position. Still, like... Water Urshifu is very, very tough to deal with. Trick Room ends, and I only have Nightshade. Alright, I'll just Bark Punch, I guess. Okay, we live on 1. Yeah, then Parting Shotting is pretty obvious there. Yeah, so this team that I'm using apparently won a tournament over in Japan. It's definitely like a Japanese team, like it looks like it takes a lot of thought to play this team. And obviously, this is my first game with it, and I'm very clearly not thinking that well with it. Sure, man. You do that 1 damage to my Conkeldurr. Alright, but yeah, this game's effectively over, because we can go Tyranitar, we can't Dynamax. They can just close combat us, basically. So, all they really have to do is click close combat on Tyranitar. And just any move on Tyranitar at the same time. Just want to see how fast this T-Tar is, though. We have Ice Punch on T-Tar too, 113. Because I really doubt they Aqua Jet. Alright, am I still taunted? Yes, 2 more turns, apparently. Alright, well... Nightshade here. Yeah, so much it's just like not very effective. Alright, I won't waste any more time, we'll just forfeit. As I said, I think it's a very, very tough matchup for this team. The cold matchup. There's just so much that just deals with what you want to do. Like, your Venusaur is kind of useless. Your... Like, bringing Thunderous is a hard call because, well, Colossal. Like, your best answer is Earth Power from Heatran. Ow. Is what it is. As I said, like, I just wanted to, I guess, showcase some different teams, and Tyranitar is like one of my favorite Pokemon, particularly in VGC. It's a Pokemon I used quite extensively in 2018. So I'll probably look to do that again with Series 10. I'm already trying to think of like a way to utilize that particular Pokemon. And whether that ends up being like an Excadrill, like Sandrush team, or just Tyranitar on its own. I don't know. We have a Shedinja. That's kind of funny. Haven't run into one of those yet. So I think we definitely need to bring Tyranitar to set the weather. Although Shedinja most likely is either Focus Sashed or Safety Goggles, and I would assume it's Goggles. Thunderous is exceptional here. They have a Gothitelle though, which worries me a bit. Okay. Venusaur is also just kind of good. But it's only really good if you max it. Apologies, I cannot stop shivering, it is so cold. Alright. Let's lead Thunderous and... Dusclops, bring T-Tar in the back, and Venusaur, I think. Venusaur or Heatran? I think Venusaur is fine. So the Dusclops is predominantly there for helping hand at this particular stage, just because Thunderous being Assault Vest could really use an extra little boost. Okay. Yeah, it's like peak winter where I am. My apartment doesn't normally get cold, but today it's just very cold. Okay, so they've led the Talonflame and Specs on the Blastoise. Oy vey. Okay. Well, we are Salt Vested for a reason, I guess. But I really don't want to take a Specs Water Spout. They didn't have a ground type, did they? No. I'm gonna max Lightning. And just Helping Hand. Actually, probably should have Nightshaded the Talonflame, but... oh well. The Talonflame could also have Taunt here, so they might opt to say go Taunt plus Water Spout. Or they could max Cannonade if they want to max immediately. Okay, no max. Tailwind? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I wasn't sure if they were going to go for the Tailwind play, that's why I didn't want to Airstream. Yeah, I mean, we take that okay. The Helping Hand was there in case they did max, basically, if you're wondering why I went for that particular play. It also covered for them taunting with Talonflame. because we get the helping hand off first. Alright, so Talonflame's still at max health, which means it still has its Gale Wings active. Politoed comes out, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Talonflame was Expert Belt, wasn't it? Yeah. I guess I maxed Lightning that slot. They could have Shedinja in the back, I guess. Could go T-Tar, reset the weather. Yeah, let's do that. The other thing, I could have airstreamed actually. Because we shouldn't get the electric terrain boost if I remember how that works specifically. Yeah, so the other question is how fast is our Thunderous naturally versus... Oh, unless they're airstreaming with Talon. Because Politoads are generally pretty slow. Generally. They are airstreaming, okay. Okie dokie. So Politoed should move faster now. I think. Yep. Please don't burn me. Sometimes life isn't fair, but it is what it is. Okay, electric train works how I think it does. That's good. I'll be credit. Well, instant karma. Alright, no more Gale Wings for Talonflame. Not that it matters. Like, they're under Tailwind and have +1 speed from Airstream. I don't remember if Talonflame gets a fighting type move though, now that I think about it. Let's have a look. Derby, Sword Shield, Talonflame. Alright, well I'm gonna Airstream the Shedinja. Sorry, I'm just quickly going through... it doesn't get any attacking fighting moves. But I am going to switch, I think. Just in case. It's fine. Just click Rock Slide, dude. Just click Rock Slide. Yep. I was thinking way too hard about that. But I wanted to make sure, like I wanted to be 100% sure. And we had a sash on Tyranitar, which is why I was tempted to switch. Because if the Shedinja wasn't safety goggles, it was better to switch. Let the Shedinja go down, then it's a 4v1. But hey, either way, I'll take the win. In an exact opposite situation to the last game, that game we had a fantastic matchup. That was just like Thunderous City. But yeah, alright, well, looks like it's going to take a while, so I'll pause till we get another battle. Alrighty, we have found another opponent. Hopefully we can win this one and get out of at least rank 9. So there's a Thunderous and a Landorus and Urshifu, Kartana. This is, like, that team looks very, outside of the Urshifu, like a very, like, 2018 team. Okay. Double Intimidate means Thunderous is obviously very, very good. I kind of like the Dusclops Thunderous lead. Problem is opposing Thunderous. Like, Conkeldurr is not bad, but just Double Intimidate kind of rots. What about Heatran? Outside of the Urshifu and Landorus, Heatran's not bad. Alright, let's lead these two. Venusaur's not fantastic. Tyranitar's not fantastic. Conk's good. Yeah, I just can't bring the... I just can't bring the Tyranitar into this matchup. Like, I want to use it, but like, everything in my opponent's team, like, outs it. It's one of the hard things about running Tyranitar, particularly in a Dynamax format, where a lot of Pokemon do opt to run a fighting type move just to get max Knuckle. Yeah. Makes it tough. Okay, Amoonguss and Thunderous. What do they have? Okay. I just don't want to miss the Heat Wave, dude. Like, I don't want them to Spore and then I miss the Heat Wave. Oh well. Risk it for the biscuit. Because my concern is if I Flash Cannon and they're Occa Berry. Well, whatever. Okay, it shows I'm maxing first, which just means we're speed tying. Which is fine, unless they're max speed and Moongus, and one Airstream makes them faster than my Heatran. In which case I will get very, very sad. Because we're max speed Thunderous too. Okay. Let us see. Do they protect the Amoonguss, and if not, do we connect the Heat Wave? Okay. The protect there, like, almost certainly going to happen, but a Knuckle we should survive, I would think. Yeah. It does make them +1, obviously, but that's fine. If we connect the Heat Wave... Actually, are they Life Orb? No. Okay. Yeah, if we connect the Heat Wave, it'll just give us, like, really good, you know, residual damage, I would say. And they weren't Occa Berry either. Protect. And we connect. Then... okay, there must be AV. Must be AV, okay. Alright. If they have Heatran, Kartana on the back, we do have Conk. Unless they have Air Slash on it, which they probably do. So the question is, do they really want to switch in? I guess I don't really need to... So I can just Airstream again. Could you switch out the Amoonguss here, most likely? Let's see. No switch, they just gave up the Amoonguss. Go. So we get rid of that threat. We keep the Heatran alive in case of Kartana, but the problem is Heatran gets outsped by Kartana, so maybe that was a bad idea. Actually, Airstream. That is a fat read. Heatran would not have died. That's a fat read. Good lord. But I thought Venusaur was the most expendable, which is why I made that switch, but still, I did not expect it to die. Okay, so it's going to gain 57 upon one speed boost, puts it to 164, 171. That doesn't outspeed Kartana at +1. Sad times, okay. Urshifu. Yeah, now I'm just playing this like crappy game of chicken. Yeah. Because you just protect the Urshifu this turn, right? And knuckle the I think we just protect Tran. Airstream. Actually, not protecting makes me think it's Sash, which makes me really sad. It's not Sash. Good. The protect there is just to try and give Heatran as much health as possible. Because I assume that is Knuckle this time. Yep. Okay. So now both our Dynamaxes are over, and the question becomes, do you have Kartana in the back or not? Our Thundurus is +2 speed over our opponent. We have to remember though that our opponent is +2 attack. It's Incineroar, okay. Which is a +1 attack, +2 speed. They do have Fake Out as an option, and we might just die to a Wild Charge. Okay. Conk should win the matchup against Incineroar. Should. But the problem is... I think we have to Earth Power. I like Heat Wave more. Man, this sucks. Yep, so we probably done a Wild Charge. It is +2. Oh, that's unfortunate. Gonna need this Heat Wave to connect, please. Okay. That's pretty good damage. Does a Thundurus die to a Mach Punch from a Iron Fist Conkeldurr? Let's have a look. Thundurus. It actually might. Do we risk it? Alright, screw it. Let's risk it. Oh no! Alright, it's flying. Okay. Ah, oh, Sugar Berry. Ah, you make me so angry. Hello? Wait, can't I just... Oh, imagine if they fly the Heatran. Surely not. Okay. Did we just win this game? I think we just won this game. Huh. Alright. Pretty happy with that. That Mach Punch play paid off. Basically meant we didn't have to worry about a damage roll with Flash Cannon, so I'll take it. That was so depressing to watch that just drop to like 1 health. If you're curious, the damage roll there is 27 to 31.6%. So not a lot of wiggle room, but it looked like they were on 25% health. So they might have like a fair bit of HP investment. Either way guys, that is going to do us off for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.